I have no idea how to tell this story. I don't even know how to start it. This is the story of my senior year of high school and how it destroyed my life.
I wasn't looking to make a high school movie, but the character Greg had the quality that Anthony Michael Hall had in those wonderful John Hughes movies. He was so accessible and so honest.
Hey, Madison.
Hey, how was your summer?
Summer. What does that word even mean, right? More, some.
Greg's personal philosophy is if nobody notices you, maybe everything will be okay, but still probably it's gonna suck somehow.
He's mapped everything out in a way that he doesn't have to deal with anything.
There's a kind of self-gratification that comes from shutting people out.
When Thomas walked in, there was something about him. He had a way to make the words his own.
Can you believe animals just live in our house and everyone's cool with it? Like real animals?
A lot of it he just uses as a defense, you know, to not have to deal with real emotions.
You had not even unwrapped your college directory.
Mom, don't go through my stuff.
We discussed it, and she gets to go through your stuff.
I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world when I found out who was playing my parents.
How awesome to get Nick Offerman as my husband. This moo-moo-wearing, amazing husband.
I do end up playing a lot of spacey, weird classics professors, which I take as a compliment.
His mom forces him to go hang out with this girl in his class.
Rachel Kushner has been diagnosed with leukemia.
That sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks quite a bit.
Her thought is, this will help you grow, this will help you learn, this will make you a better person. You might be someone who could make Rachel feel better.
Dad, Cat Stevens is calling me.
Will is deeply distraught.
I don't need your stupid pity.
I'm not here because I pity you. I'm actually here just my mom is making me.
It's actually worse.
I love his wit. I love how self-deprecating he is. That's why Rachel takes him in so quickly.
Is that a Black Power salute?
No, I was going in for a fist bump.
I can't fist bump you from up here.
Yeah, no, I realize that.
Greg brings a humor that she hadn't experienced before and a kind of irreverence.
Me and my dad used to walk around the block and count squirrels. Squirrel, 7, 2 squirrels, 9.
Jesus. You need to apply for a dad refund immediately.
And this really beautiful friendship blossoms.
If this was a touching romantic story, suddenly we would be furiously making out with the fire of 1,000 suns. But this isn't a touching romantic story. Anyway.
Yep. Who is his little friend?
Earl's just my coworker.
I've known him since kindergarten.
Greg doesn't like to call anyone his friend.
There's sort of this unspoken bond between them.
So you and Greg are co-workers?
Nah, we friends. Dude's terrified of calling somebody his friend. Dude's got issues.
But how are you co-workers?
We make films.
Movies?
They're terrible. Greg and Earl make these parodies of classic foreign cinema.
We took a film and we made the title Stupider. It's a formula that only produces horrible films, but for some reason we keep using it.
Olivia and Thomas and RJ, it's so refreshing being around them because they're so excited about acting and making movies and art.
It was very important to me to be on set near them, not in any kind of video village, and just experience the movie. I wanted to feel what Thomas was feeling and what he was going through.
You need to make a film for Rachel.
Greg hasn't made anything he's proud of yet.
We agreed to do a film that we have no idea what it should look like or even be. What was I thinking?
The way the two young men address Rachel's sickness is wonderfully human and clumsy.
You guys were making a movie for me.
We tried a bunch of stuff and it's not that good.
Greg realizes, well, if you're making something for somebody, you have to kind of be honest, and I think he doesn't know how to express what he's feeling.
You are going to pick up that phone. You are going to call Rachel again.
Greg starts off very immature and ultimately is able to find his voice and express his love for Rachel.
It's a really beautiful story because, yes, she is dying, but emotionally they're not ready to handle that. So the way they deal with it is through humor.
You want to help, you're going to take this girl out to get some ice cream. And me too, because I love that shit.
I found this movie as an opportunity to express myself through Greg and do it through images and color and sound and humor, more importantly.
My favorite stories are always really character-driven stories. It's very much about relationships between people.
Life can keep unfolding itself to you just as long as you pay attention to it.
It's deep and real and funny and sad.
It's just real, raw, human, fumbling emotion that is rarely ever depicted on screen.